Today, let's discuss on the entrepreneur's journey. This is an article written by Ebube Obiesili on the January 5th, 2023. And Ebube is the CEO of Ebube Creatives Limited into the business of leather shoemaking, bags making. Okay, it has to do with quality bag making. Yeah, when it has to do with leather, then that's what they do. And it's custom made, which means they make it according to your order, according to what you want. All right. So today, she posted this on Spotile, which is a platform to write. So I would like to go through it and let's flow together and see our experience. She says the entrepreneur's journey. So what does it mean? She said, I see entrepreneurship as an art of starting and running a business from the ground zero to what? To profit. That's awesome. Because we all know that the initial purpose of business, actually, as much as we claim to provide value, which is very essential, to serve humanity, which is very good. Also, there's a place of what? Profit. And that's why it's called entrepreneurship, business transaction. It says it involves taking on risk. It involves taking on risk to bring an idea or product to market and generate profit from that idea. From our experience, people choose to become entrepreneurs for so many reasons. Exactly. We have so many persons who goes into entrepreneurship for so many, some have very good reasons, like we said, to provide value to humanity, and some reasons are just out of point. Okay, they're just there because probably they want to, they've read books or whatever that talks about rat race and all of that, and I felt entrepreneurship is the way out. Actually, entrepreneurship can be the way out, but there's more to it. Let me not go before my time. All right, so people join for so many reasons, some for family pressure, some because they're actually born into that family lineage of business. People go because of passion. There are people who go because of greediness. Of course, they always get disappointed. She says here, some are driven by a desire to be their home boss and have control over their work environment and schedule. Of course, okay, so we're talking about boss now, being your home boss, BOSS. It's something that has been has been abused. Yeah, so people want to, they're going to entrepreneurship now to be their own boss and have control over their work environment and schedule. I, for one, I'm someone who likes freedom. Yeah, freedom of time, freedom of location, freedom. I don't want to be tied down to anything. And more reasons why I operate digital businesses, okay, not location-based businesses. So, and freedom of time because I want to spend time with family. So I don't actually get, which is why I'm not in the corporate world. All right, so some are driven by desire to be their own, but there's nothing bad in this and have control over their work environment. He said, I know of those who start businesses because of the money it promises and the words opportunity. I know of those who start what? Businesses because of the money it promises and the words opportunity. Yes. Like I've said, businesses actually promise money and there's a whole lot of opportunity attached to it. So why another set goes in for the fun and challenges its offer. I think these are the set of persons who actually succeed. Those who go in for the fun and the challenges. Of course, when you are prepared for something, it makes your chance of reaching success becomes very high. Okay, yeah, that's the one. It becomes very high. So you're gonna reach success faster than one who's going just for the wealth opportunity. Okay. So because you already know the worst that will happen. So my question is, what is the reason? Why do you choose to become an entrepreneur? Now, yes, it will be asking us what is the reason and why have you chosen to become an entrepreneur? Like you said, people become entrepreneur for so many reasons, but why have you chosen to become an entrepreneur? You can answer that in the comment section and let's get to know your why. A man once said, the why of everything is greater than the what and the how. When a man understands the why, okay, if you understand the reason, the motive behind whatever it is you are doing, you will skate through any hurdles. The how is just the technical, the practical aspect of it, But the why, the what is what you want to do. That, oh, I want to achieve this, that is the what. But the why, the reason for trying to achieve that is what will keep you going in the days of struggle, in the days of challenges, in days where there's no support coming from anywhere. It says, whatever your why may be, I want to understand that entrepreneurship is not for the weak. Exactly. Entrepreneurship is not for the weak. Is not. I'm speaking from experience myself. It is not for the weak. Only, I don't want to use this strong now, but let me say, only those who are dogged, okay, or who have that tenacity, who can withstand pain, that the one that can actually succeed with entrepreneurship, especially at the early stage. Entrepreneurship can be frustrating. You have many reasons why you need to. In fact, you have 101 reasons why you need to take a job. I've been there, and I'm telling you this. It said it needs you to be strong, hardworking, and flexible to challenges. It also requires a strong set of skills, including the ability to identify and assess business opportunities, develop and execute a business plan, and manage resources effectively. Now, let's take this things via the requirements. So it requires a set of skills, communication skills, technical skills, soft skills, hard skills mentioned. So including the ability to identify and assess business opportunities. He who does not grow will groan. When you don't, a river that does not flow will stink. So you must be able to assess business opportunities and see how they fit into what you've been doing without deviating. Those are I'm not talking about opportunities that will deviate you. Of course, there are entrepreneurs that fall into the trap of syndrome. Okay, shiny object syndrome. So the changes often. No, that's what I'm talking about. These are people that identify opportunities and see if it relates. Okay, we're talking about why in the first place. So these are people that see opportunities that actually is in alignment to whatever it is they are doing, to the core of their business. Develop and execute a business plan. Perfect. More of this later. I said, and manage resources was effective. Is it the lifetime of any business is the cash flow. The money coming in, the money going out. In fact, that's what sustains the business. Okay, you might have the best of managers, whatever, marketers. If nothing is coming in, the business is going to run down. If your expenses is greater than your revenue, your revenue, you are definitely going to what? Come down. Right? So you must be able to manage your resources effectively. So there are many challenges that entrepreneurs face, including the need to secure financing, build a custom base, and compete in a crowded market. All entrepreneurs in the house can relate to this? Of course. You have to build a customer base. You have to secure financing. For those who have to go to grants or loan from family, whatever it is, or personal savings. You have to build a customer base. There's no business. Or let me say, without customers, there's no business. That's just truth. And compete in a crowded anchor. See, the truth, you will not be the first person to do that business. And in fact, if you're the first, don't do it. For the fact that people are already doing it is a sign that it's working. All right, so you should be ready to compete in a crowded market. What will stand you apart? Those are the things you need to figure out. Okay, your entrepreneurs journey. They must also deal with day-to-day challenges of running a business, such as managing employees, dealing with unexpected setbacks, and handling financial and legal issues. Employees can let me say some employees can be frustrating. Okay, I know there are bad bosses everywhere, and you yourself as an entrepreneur most times could be a bad boss. You never can tell. But employees are frustrating. A friend of mine was telling me just early hours of yesterday that our employees resigned even without notification or whatever, without letting her know that they're gonna give her time frame for her to get herself. So if they even resigned during the festive period where a whole lot of orders are coming, so it weigh her down. She could not meet so many others. She has to reject orders and all of that for no reason, unexpected setbacks, and actually lead to financial issues for her. So despite these challenges, the rewards of entrepreneurship can be great. So no matter the issues you face, no matter the challenges, you have to understand that, hey, this is part of life. This is part of what I've chosen. Okay, as an entrepreneur. So there's actually a great reward. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. Successful entrepreneurs have the satisfaction of building something from scratch and seeing it grow and thrive. Yes, there's this joy of uh ask parents how they look at their young child. See, the joy of seeing that child grow from one level, nursery one, nursery two, KG, and all of it gives them joy. Seeing that, oh, this is my fruit, okay, this is my prototype. Seeing that baby growing. Same thing with business. Seeing a business growing, it gives you greater joy. And I feel, or I know rather, that in fact, the Holy Bible says the Solomon was speaking, says the reward of every work is the joy you derive from that work. So even the reward is not even the cash flow or whatever, or the big name, the status, no, the titles, no. It is the joy you derive. So seeing, I like what she said. She says successful entrepreneurs have the satisfaction of building something from scratch. You didn't continue from somewhere else. You are building from scratch and seeing it grow. Not just it's growing, it's actually thriving. It's making waves. Wow, awesome. So it's in fact, this is is the biggest advantage entrepreneurs have over employees. Employees can be making money even more than the entrepreneur. That's a fact. The employees that are doing far better financially. But you building something of value, building something, you're seeing that thing grow. Do you know the joy that comes with it? You won't know until you are there. See, they also have the potential to earn significant profit and achieve financial independence. Yes, job can't give you financial independence. So far, yes, because at some point you're trading your time, and at some point you have to let go of that job. So what happens? Alright, so entrepreneurship gives you that financial independence. One of the keys to success as an entrepreneur is the ability to continuously learn and adapt. Now, she's here now telling us how the secret to success as an entrepreneur. You have to keep learning. The more you know is the more you know that you don't know. The more that you know is the more you know that you don't know. There are a whole lot of things you just have to learn. There are a whole lot of she's talking about adapting and growing and thriving. You can't grow beyond your level of knowledge. And that's how Spotile we say know more and do what? Do better. You can only, people say knowledge, we try to criticize knowledge and praise wisdom. But without knowledge, there won't be wisdom. The only reason why you could apply something and it works and it gives you a return on investment is because you know about that thing. Right? So it starts with knowledge. Or let me say start with understanding, then understanding becomes knowledge. Then knowledge becomes what? Wisdom. The business landscape is constantly changing and entrepreneurs must be able to evolve and stay ahead of the curve to succeed. Of course, you have to lead. Okay, the world is changing. This involves seeking out new opportunities, learning from failures, and staying up to date on industry trend. Of course, in addition to hard work and perseverance, successful entrepreneurs often possess certain qualities such as confidence, creativity, and determination. We said that you have to be confident, you have to believe in yourself. They can overcome obstacles and setbacks and keep moving forward. While entrepreneurship is not for everyone, it can be a rewarding and fulfilling career path for those who are willing to take the risk and put in the work. She has said that again. It can be. Except for those who are considering starting their own business, it is important to it is important to carefully assess their skills, resources, and goals before taking the plunge. Jesus said, "Who will build a house without sitting down to first calculate the cost?" You have to first calculate the cost. Am I ready for this? Oh, if nothing comes in from this business in the next 1 year, how can I sustain myself? These are part of the plans you have to put in place before you go in. Now, I'm not saying you have to get everything perfect. Don't fall into paralysis analysis. You end up not doing anything. You get too many informations, too many judgments and whatever leads nowhere. So you just have to take the action, believing that you will learn along the way. But even as much as it's good to take action, it's also better to know the basics of what or to have an idea of what you are going into. It helps. Okay? Yeah, done. With hard work, determination, and a bit of luck, anyone can become a successful entrepreneur. Actually, there's luck in business. Yes, you can call it grace, fine, good, because you see, but this kind of luck is not the luck you wish; it's the luck you work for. So even though it's luck, you actually work for it. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, and that's why I don't want to use the word grace, because grace means you don't work for it. Okay, you don't earn it; it was given to you as favor. But luck now is that some things that will just work in your way, probably because of the things you've been doing before, and so it just comes your way. It's actually luck in the physical sense. Now, the moving whatever spiritual aspect, now it's actually luck. So there's a luck. There's a little bit of luck in business. There's no doubt to that. There's some orders you will get, and there's some customers that will even please you and say, don't worry. There's some customers that will pay far higher than what you're expecting. Okay, and so there's actually probably when you get into business, or you must have experienced that. I would like you to share your experience on this issue of luck, determination, and in becoming a successful entrepreneur. So what has been your entrepreneur journey? What would you like to share with us? We'll be very happy. How I will be very happy to hear that from you. And like I said, this is Ebube Obiesili, the team lead at Ebube Creatives. She's a youth trainer and also the executive director at the Revive Africa initiative. Okay, thank you everyone. I'll be posting the link also. Do it to check out these articles and read in full. Thank you everyone, and do have a nice day. Bye.